Hey guys, I'm Shyam from Scar Studio. So today's video is going to be a beginner tutorial for anyone who wants to try character creation in Blender. So I've done a lot of characters about 5 years time, so I feel like doing a tutorial. Just let me know in the comments below whether you guys like it, and yeah, let's get on with it. So I'm gonna start by selecting everything and delete, and now I'm gonna add my background plane. I'm gonna add a background image and select this image from Julian Casper, and I'm gonna move it with G, X, and place it somewhere in the middle. So middle, align it with the 3D cursor, and there you go. I'm gonna upload it again, press 3 in the numpad, and this time background Julian Casper. Now we're gonna press G, Y, and move it in the Y axis, place it somewhere here, press 1, and if you press 3 we have this. So now we are in orthographic view, and if you want to go to perspective view, we can press 5 in the numpad and we're in perspective view. So now I'm going to add a plane, create plane, RX 90 in the numpad, and press left click, and then you have rotated your plane, and tab into edit mode and press Ctrl R and left click and drag select these two vertices in the corner and press X to delete the vertices. And now we're going to add a mirror modifier. From modifiers, add modifier and mirror modifier. So you guys can see, you can't really see the plane, the background image we have over here. So we're gonna press this here, X-ray, and scale it down like this. And we're gonna tap back into edit mode, and now we can start modeling. Before that, I'm gonna tell you guys a few things about this. What we're gonna do, I have a character in mind, but I'm not going to be modeling the same character, but I have this image provides me a good idea of how the topology of the character is going to look like. So although I have modeled so many characters throughout my years as a 3D modeler, even I use a reference image like this most of the time when I'm modeling. So it's I advise you guys to use, and in my time-lapse videos you guys might have seen me always using a reference image when I'm modeling. So it's really easy, and using an image just like this with the right topology will help you a lot when you are modeling a character. It doesn't matter whether the character is gonna end up differently, but it's always good to have a reference image. So my character is going to be I have an idea of how I want my character to look like. So this is not exactly how I want my character to look like. So anyways, I'm going to use this image because this has the best topology in all the images I've checked for this tutorial. So I guess let's get on with it. So I'm going to tap back into edit mode and select these two vertices and press E to extrude and G to move it up a bit. And I'm gonna I'm gonna switch on clipping, and I'm gonna select this and G and join these together. And also now I'm going to I'm going to add 2 more windows so I can see how it looks in how it looks inside as well. So you guys can see this is where our current object is, our plane is. So I'm going to select this and the background image and move it with GY so that it meets somewhere here. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna select the plane again so you can see it over here. You can see it over here, and I'm gonna move it with E to extrude and G to move it up, and I'm going to start modeling. I'm going to select this word C and move it with G, and select this and move it with G, and I'm going to select the word C over here and move it tad closer like that, and move it like this over here, move it like this with the mouse, and E to extrude again, move it down here. I might move it over here, the nose. Let's select this, press G again, and select these two and move it here. So you guys can see creating the nose right now, and 1, and this is 3 in the numpad. This is 1, 3, right? So looks pretty good so far. Now we're going to add a loop cut with Control R and left click, and I'm going to place it somewhere over here. Press G twice to move these edge without making any distortion. So I'm going to select these two vertices and extrude it like this, and E again and extrude. So I'm going to place it somewhere here and scale it with Z. So I'm going to select these two vertices and I'm going to move it until I meet the eye from side view as well. And now I'm going to pick the select this vertices, these two vertices here, and move it along the eye. You guys can see I'm trying to match the edges in the reference image as much as possible. So I'm moving with having a gap with 2. So if you guys want to select 2 vertices, you guys can see in the screencast keys that I'm pressing shift and left click to select 2 vertices together, and E to extrude again, select those 2, G, I'm sorry if you guys can hear some noise in the background. So I selected these 2 vertices and these 2 vertices and pressed F to complete that face. Now I'm going back to the left. I'm going to select these 2 vertices and press GY and select the vertex in the corner. You guys can see it's on top of the eye from the side, so I'm going to move it back. And same with this vertex. I'm going to move it back, move it back, move it back, move this here, this somewhere here, this. Yeah, so now if you guys move the camera, you guys can see like that. We have to do the same thing in the top as well. G, Y, all right. So I'm gonna add another loop cut somewhere here. Control R, move it there. I'm gonna select these two vertices and extrude it out, and move it over here with G, and extrude it out and move it here, and extrude, extrude. And select these two and extrude it here down as well. I'm going to select these two edges, those two vertices actually, and move it like this E again until we cover the mouth. Now I'm gonna extrude this out, place it over there. I'm gonna select these two vertices and move them back with G, Y, and select those two vertices, G, Y, pick it up, G, place it somewhere here, those two. Actually, I should have started with those two, but never mind. So Y, G, Y, G, Y. And I placed it like that, you guys can see. Place it, place it. Now I'm gonna connect. I'm gonna select these four vertices and press F. Make it one face. I'm gonna select those two edges. Press E. Select these four, and press F. E to extrude. select these four, F, E to extrude, select these two and press Ctrl M and press enter at center, and 4 and F. Alright, so this is actually the basic shape of any human. So if you guys can manage to do this, you guys can save this and use this in any human face you guys want to create. So this is how a basic human topology would work. So let's go back to front view. Let's complete this character. So now you can press Ctrl 2 and add a subdivision surface modifier and make the viewport count. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that and press this. So we go to edit mode and let's go back to edit mode with tab and E to extrude, E to extrude again, G, E, place it, G, Y, G, Y, E, okay. Let's do the back later because we need to finish the front, so it's not that hard to finish the back. Now we have the mouth pretty much done, so let's select these two edges and extrude, extrude, E, the nose can always be tricky, so be a little mindful when you make it. It depends on how you want your character to look. So I'm going to select these two and rotate it with R and E, E, always have a look on both side views. Extrude again. I'm gonna add a word C with E, E. I'm gonna make this, select these four faces and press F, 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 select these two and press F. Of course I forgot to narrate, and I'm gonna select these four and press F as well, and E to extrude, 4 F, E to extrude, and F. Move those back with G and Y. You guys can see the characters coming together. You can right click and add shade smooth as well if you want. Control Z to undo, like every other software. So E to extrude, F, can't see what's happening here. So I'm gonna select these two and merge them together with Control M and hit enter. M. So we have the base shape of the character going so far, pretty good. And so that's it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. So if you guys create this character, comment below and let me know. I'd love to see your characters as well. Subscribe to this channel, leave a comment below, like this video, and I'll catch you guys in the part 2 of this video. See you.